In this video, we'll be comparing Crypto.com against Robinhood. Now, both of these platforms let you buy, sell, and hold cryptocurrency, but they target somewhat different users. So let's see which one might be more in your wheelhouse. And we'll start off with Crypto.com, and just a heads up while we're on the topic, we do have a link for Crypto.com in the description of this video, so definitely check that out when we're done here and if Crypto.com interests you. So what are we looking at with Crypto.com? So with Crypto.com, we have a large selection of cryptocurrencies. Over 250 tokens are supported here. We have spot trading with maker and taker fee structures. Fees drop with higher trading volumes and by staking their native token, which is Chronos, by the way. In terms of crypto deposits and withdrawal fees, it's all going to depend on the specific token and the specific network. Though here you have multiple ways to buy, so you can use bank transfers, which are often free or low cost at least. Though you also have the options for cards like debit or credit, they do, however, tend to have higher fees though. You also have access to a non-custodial wallet, which is Crypto.com's on-chain. This is going to be its own separate app, but these two work so simultaneously that I figured I should include it here. So on-chain is going to give you more control, the ability to hold your own keys and use DeFi and dApps, as well as seamlessly integrate with the actual Crypto.com exchange. A few other extras to mention are staking rewards, NFT marketplaces. You've got a few blockchain gaming integrations, which me personally is something I don't like, though some of these things do depend on region. I think one drawback, again, I did mention it earlier, but it's that card purchases, so debit or credit card purchases specifically, tend to have relatively high fees when buying directly through the app. So that's one thing I would say to keep in mind. Though what is very nice is that you have access to Crypto.com via browser or via the app. So when we talk about Robinhood, great features to point out here is that it has very easy crypto trading built into its broader app that also supports stocks, ETFs, options, and more. So you have everything all in one place. But also the thing that I find very important, sort of linking to the previous point, is that Robinhood has a relatively simple user interface and experience with recurring buys, sending and receiving crypto, so it does have a wallet feature. Again, in supported areas, everything is very streamlined on Robinhood, as well as the fact that you don't pay a separate commission fee like you might on some other exchanges. Now, while there are no direct commission fees, Robinhood does include a spread, so that's a markup on buy and sell prices, which is how they make part of their money, of course. Deposits via a bank and ACH are free. They do not accept credit or debit cards for buying crypto, though, in most jurisdictions. So, where are we going with this? Which one is more for you? Well, if you're a crypto enthusiast who wants deeper features, lots of token options, more control, DeFi integration, Crypto.com is probably better. It's one of the most well-known crypto exchanges and is a pretty decent crypto wallet as well. If you're a beginner or someone who wants crypto alongside stocks in one app with minimal fuss, Robinhood is a strong choice. You get some good simplicity while still getting decent features here. The costs can very much be similar in practice, so depending on how often you trade, what tokens, and how much you use certain features like external transfers, staking, and so forth, it's not always the case of one is going to always be the cheapest option. So I hope I've helped you come to some sort of a conclusion. Again, I do have a link to Crypto.com in the description of this video, so definitely check that out if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe because it helps the channel grow, and I'll see you when I see you.